Okay, the next question is for the first selectman candidates. Please explain your views of the budget process. Phyllis is first to answer. 2 minutes.
The budget process actually is a fairly long one, and I know that last year we started way ahead of time before the end of the year. We wanted to discuss with the superintendents of schools, wanted to talk to all the boards and commissions. We did come in at a zero budget. There are a lot of meetings to talk to people about what they definitely need and what they don't. When we get together, there are budget workshops where we talk about the operations portion, which is overseen by the Board of Selectmen. Then there's the Board of Ed for Region 7. There's the Board of Ed for our New Hartford elementary schools. Those two boards meet and talk about what their needs are for the year. And in the spring, we come together for a fairly lengthy workshop, actually, usually on a Saturday morning, after trying to meet a few times to talk about where we're at and what the proposals are. Once that's put together and voted on, the ultimate decision comes to you. And the town has to pass that budget. And we work very hard to bring you a zero budget, and I believe it is going to be a very difficult year coming this next fiscal year. And so we're going to have to start even earlier and open up those lines of communication to work and keep a very lean budget for you.
You're up.
Actually, putting a budget together is like working on a big jigsaw puzzle. You have to try to estimate revenues from the state of Connecticut when they don't have a budget, so you don't know what your revenues are exactly going to be. You have to try to estimate expenditures on some costs that you won't get until after or just before the fiscal year begins. So there's a lot of speculation, a lot of estimation that goes into constructing a budget. The town budget, the operating budget, which the Board of Selectmen are directly responsible for, we look historically at monies we spent in the past. We try to predict what the winter's going to look like. Okay, and the other thing is, in forming a budget, the Selectmen can influence the other two departments, Board of Ed, local and regional 7. My feeling about those two budgets is you don't wait until they're done and then try to convince them that maybe they've overspent. You shape a budget while it's being prepared.
Many of you know me from doing Regional 7's budget over the last 8 or 9 years. This year, I think we did 8 or 9 planning sessions previewing the budget to everyone in town, everywhere we possibly could. But formulating a budget is a day-to-day operation, whether you're dealing with a contract negotiation or a planned purchase or any type of component where we have to research, get with people in our community, find out what the needs are, find out what the tolerances are. Our taxpayers are very, very generous, but we know 3/4 of our money goes to our schools, 1/4 of our money goes to operating our town. They're always difficult decisions. We have a great commitment to our schools, but we always are trying to do more. And we know that in this economy, we're going to be asked to do more with less. So I think my experiences with contracts, building projects, and negotiations in general will help me and has primed me to do this job for you.